Hello, it's time to mobilize. It's time to do for Wendy Williams what we did for Britney Spears. It is time to do for Wendy Williams what we did for Britney Spears. It's time to do for Wendy Williams what we did for Britney Spears. Clock in. Wendy Williams woke up early to get on the Breakfast Club to tell the people, do I seem that way, goddammit? And then proceeded to not sound incapacitated the whole interview. Backstory, for those of you who don't remember, Wendy Williams has been under a guardianship since 2022, okay? And since then, they had told us that she was diagnosed with aphasia and dementia. Both of those diagnoses would affect language and communication abilities. Please take that and keep it in the front of your brain. So Wendy Williams, 2022, she's 57 at the time. She goes into the bank. She tries to get some bank statements. She finds out that the bank blocks her from getting those statements. They've frozen her accounts, and then they have requested a financial guardianship. Wendy Williams' guardian, Miss Sabrina Morrissey, I believe is how you say her name, and she was recently selected by New York Magazine as one of New York's top female attorneys. I don't know what the vetting process is, New York Magazine, but get it together. That top female attorney has Wendy Williams living in what she describes as prison. It is a room with a bed, a chair, a television, and then a bathroom. That room has one window in New York that faces other buildings. Wendy Williams cannot get out of that room unless let out. She is locked in from the outside in. She cannot get on the elevators without being allowed access to them. The elevators are locked up, which means she can't get outside and get sunlight. Wendy Williams is in a facility with other 80-year-old people who were actually mentally incapacitated, so the elevators being locked up makes sense. But why is Wendy there? Also found out in that interview, as per her guardian, Miss Sabrina Morrissey, Wendy can't receive guests without Sabrina's permission. Wendy's niece, on the few occasions that she is allowed up there, is only allowed after heavy interrogation. And then Lauren from the Breakfast Club goes up to visit Wendy. She is on the phone with Wendy. She is talking to the concierge people at the desk. They are pulling Wendy Williams up in the system. They're still not letting her up. They're saying, hey, we have to call Sabrina first. They ring Sabrina. Nobody answers. And then two big old men come from the back and tell Lauren, nobody named Wendy Williams is here and you need to leave. Lauren said that the way they handled her made her so uncomfortable that she can only imagine how they're handling Wendy Williams. Now, get this. Remember I told you Sabrina didn't answer the phone when they were trying to get permission to let Lauren up, right? But later on that day, Sabrina calls Wendy Williams to punish her for having visitors. The punishment was telling Wendy Williams that she might not be allowed to go home and visit her dad for his 94th birthday. And if that wasn't enough punishment, she said, oh, your beloved cats chit-chatting my way? Yeah, I gave them away. They're gone, babes. Does the queen need to be in a conservatorship? I don't know. That's not for me to decide. Should Sabrina Morrissey be Wendy Williams' guardian? Absolutely not. Absolutely the fuck.